Today on the channel, WWE Shop Zone exclusive Ultimate Warrior Bobblehead. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for a little different unboxing today. Today we're talking bobbleheads, something I don't dive too deep into. I'm not a huge bobblehead guy. I'm not a big bobblehead collector. As you guys know, we've unboxed a few bobbleheads on the channel. We have a Macho Man and an Ultimate Warrior and a Hulk Hogan from FOCO, F-O-C-O bobbleheads that we unboxed and talked about. And the Ultimate Warrior is one of the greatest statues, bobbleheads, whatever you want to really call it. To me, it almost looks like a statue, and it's one of my favorite incarnations of the Ultimate Warrior. We unboxed it on the channel, and we'll compare it to this brand new bobblehead we're talking about today. As I got this in from WWE Shop. It was a little bit of a sleeper one. Every once in a while I go to WWE Shop. I don't buy a ton of wrestling shirts. I got the Ultimate Warrior shirt on today. But I like to see what's going on, and sometimes you get some really good clearance deals. Sometimes they have really good specials going on. So you go, you browse around like you normally do. Maybe you buy something, maybe you don't. Well, a while back, 6 months ago maybe, I saw this on Shop Zone, but it was sold out. It was the Ultimate Warrior bobblehead. I was very disappointed about this. And then I've repeatedly checked over time, and then in the last couple of weeks I checked, and what do you know? He's back in stock. Now this is a $20 price point. There's usually some kind of savings you can get at WWE Shop, either percentage off, free shipping, you can bundle some stuff, whatever it may be. But this was $20 roughly, and then paying shipping on top of it is the price point. Now, I don't expect this to be quite the detail of the FOCO ones, which, as you guys maybe are aware if you watch those reviews, are double, triple the price of this one. So the quality probably will not be as good on this one. And I got a little mixed emotions by looking at this one just off the bat. But we'll talk about it once we get it unboxed, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it like any other review. We're going to take a look at the packaging, or what there really is of the packaging, talk about it, unbox it, talk about it, and see where it goes from there. So let's take a look at the WWE Shop Ultimate Warrior bobblehead. So here's the back, actually, of the package, or it's the front. I guess it doesn't say either way. But that looks like what we're getting there. So you can see it, nice white background. Really highlights the product when it's all in white like this. But a very plain Jane box, as you can see. Very reminiscent of those WWE Shop statues based on the Hall of Fame statues. There's Ric Flair, Roddy Piper, Andre the Giant, and of course the Ultimate Warrior, which we did unbox on the channel, so go look for that one. Very similar. This packaging isn't really all that's cracked up to be. Mint on box people out there are probably like, this isn't very cool, because you look at the top, nothing. Bottom, UPC. Side, nothing. Side, nothing. And then you do have a window box with the Warrior in there. So we'll see. This first impression's not so hot on this. You guys know me, though. I'm an avid Warrior collector. I like to have Warrior stuff, especially figure. This is kind of a figure, a bobblehead, statue, whatever we want to call it. It's in the wheelhouse. It's in the family. It's a distant cousin of an action figure. We'll call it that. So I had to have it. But first impressions looking at this thing, not good, guys. Not good. I don't think this is quite up to snuff. But let's do it. Let's unbox it. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's doing in here. Pulling it out. Plain white box, like I said. Not a whole lot going on here. See you later. The rare behind the back see you later. We don't see those very often on the channel. They come a couple times a year. That's a special moment when that happens. Plastic prison. We got the double bubble on him. So he's locked in the plastic prison like that. Good way to ship bobbleheads. It keeps their heads from jarring around and stuff like that. So I do like that. As far as packaging wise, that's a pretty good investment there, I'd say. Let's bust him out. Oh, he's bobbling already. He's slipping out of the package. There it is. See you later. Spike to the ground. The rare spike. We don't do that a whole lot either. All right, let's see this Warrior. We got, first off, there's that little Warrior underneath. Or Warrior. WWE logo underneath. Oh, boy. So, first impressions when I'm soaking this thing in. This looks like something little Kyle back in 4th grade. Picture right here, of course. Kyle, you know, he wasn't supposed to wear his Ultimate Warrior shirt to school pictures, but you know what he did? He changed his shirt at the last minute because he knew 4th grade Kyle had to have an Ultimate Warrior shirt on. There's no way around it. You got to, when you're going for school pictures, you put the Warrior shirt. I've tried to convince my daughters to do this. They refuse for some reason. I don't understand why they're not carrying on this family tradition of the Ultimate Warrior school picture. but I digress. But here's what this reminds me of. This reminds me of 4th, 5th grade. You'd have art. You'd have elementary art class, and you'd make clay, pottery, and they'd give you all these tools, design, basics of the basics. And then they'd take it once you were all done, and they had this thing, I think it was like called a kiln. Is that right? Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's called a kiln. K-I-L-N, I believe. And it's like they put your clay pots in there, and I think it would get really hot, and it would heat up, and it would kind of go from there. As my 4th grade art teachers sending me a message. I thought my phone was on silent, but I guess not. So it would heat it up, and then it'd come out, and you could paint it and do stuff like that. That's what this reminds me of. This looks like something young Kyle would make in 4th or 5th grade. Even all the way down to the terrible paint job that looks like, basically a 4th, 5th grader. I mean, this is horrendous paint. This is horrendous all around. The head's okay. He's got a little bit of buck teeth going on. It's, of course, got the bobble, so the bobblehead works perfectly. So I can't fault the bobblehead. But, man, the paint job on this is just absolutely atrocious. I mean, just horrible. I mean, this is probably one of the worst Ultimate Warrior things I've ever bought. Please don't buy this. Please don't put my recommendation to this. No seal of approval here. This one goes to the hot garbage pile, unfortunately. This is going to be in the back of my Ultimate Warrior miscellaneous shelf. I mean, just looking at the back, look at the back tights there. I'll get you a better picture of that, but they don't even get the Warrior logo right. This is just, who did this? This was literally done by a 4th or 5th grader. I mean, as a kid, 4th, 5th grade, hey, you love the Ultimate Warrior, you're making this, your intentions are good. You want to come out with a good product, but then you look at it, you take that step back, and you say, Dad, look what I made. Dad, I made the Ultimate Warrior in art class, and he just gives you that kind of smile, like, oh yeah, it's a good job, because I do it to my kids right now. Yeah, that looks great when I know it's truly hot garbage. But you don't want to crush their spirit, crush their soul. And they're not watching this, so I can say this stuff. This is a little parenting 101 for parents out there. But this is absolutely just god-awful, is what this is. God-awful. Unfortunate. I mean, they can't even get his logos right. I mean, the coloring, it's just hot mess. I almost want to throw this off the desk, but it'll shatter and break because it's a bobblehead. But let's talk about a good bobblehead, a real bobblehead, something that'll take your breath away. Definitely worth 40, 50 bucks is what this one cost. The Foco Ultimate Warrior, next level. Comes with the base, he screws into the base, bobbles, does all that. The paint is amazing. You got a little background here. Now this is a bobblehead. This is a bobblehead statue I want. This is something from a 4th, 5th grade art project. This is next level. I recommend this one all day. I know it's long sold out. It's probably very pricey at this point. I mean, this is the most toyetic version of Ultimate Warrior to me, with the colors, the hair slicked back like this, represented in the Mattel Elite Hall of Fame, Hall of Champions line that was a Target exclusive back in the day. That was the start of No Warrior Left Behind. I could not leave that Warrior alone. It was so awesome. Every time I saw it, I picked one up. This is a real bobblehead. This is a phony imposter that you get at Dollar Tree. This is, this is something you get from an art gallery, and this is something you get at the Dollar Tree. That's basically how these go here. And little bobblehead talk, since we're already talking, Foco does have a new bobblehead of the Ultimate Warrior coming out later this year. I believe you can still order it on foco.com. Foco, either way you can search it, I'm sure, and order it. I did order mine. It doesn't look like it holds a candle to this one, but it's definitely better than this one. So it'll be somewhere in the middle. And we'll talk about that when that one comes. But for this one, absolute garbage. Avoid at all costs. One of the rare... I usually try to see the positive in everything. I try to see positive. There's no positive in this, unfortunately. And I hate to say that about anything Ultimate Warrior, but it's the way it goes. So there it is. You tell me your thoughts here. Did you ever pick this one up? Did you think about picking this one up? Let me know your thoughts on bobbleheads in general. And then don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're growing the page every single day, and we got unboxings every single day, as you know, and a whole lot more. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram, belowthecollar.com, Kyle Peterson on there. And so for the Ultimate Warrior bobblehead family, the statue-esque museum quality edition, and the 4th grade art project, I'm Kyle. See you guys real soon.